Hello everyone, welcome to Mark Education Hub. In today's video, we will be learning some strategies which will be helpful in answering the part 1 of the IELTS listening. Step 1 is to analyze the question, which is question analysis. The listening test contains 4 recordings as discussed in our previous videos. And before listening to each recording, there is some reading time given, which is around 20 to 30 seconds. In this reading time, we are supposed to use this time well to analyze the question, which means that while analyzing the question, there are 3 things to be considered. First is to see that which section of the test is the speaker in, that is, section A, section B, section C or section D. Next, you are supposed to see that what type of questions are there in front of you. Is it MCQ, fill in the blanks, complete the table, etc. Lastly, you also need to see that what sort of information do you need to listen for. Is it the name of a person, an address, a location or something else. The next strategy which we use is answer prediction. To predict an answer means to understand that what type of word you think the answer will be based on the evidence that you have in front of you. It means that you have to predict that if the answer will be a name, a date, a phone number, a percentage, etc. While predicting an answer, you also need to take care of the type of word which the answer will be. For example, will it be a noun, an adjective, a verb or something else. Predicting the answer beforehand makes it easier for you to listen to the audio more carefully. The next strategy comes recognizing distractors. This is one of the most important skills which is required to excel the IELTS listening test. Distractors are basically some words or phrases which the user uses either to correct themselves or it is an indication that another speaker is going to take over. Distractors are basically some negative words, for example, no, in fact, but, etc. To give an example, if we look at the first sentence, it says they live at number 64 Millard Street. No, sorry, it's number 46. So here, the speaker used the distractor no sorry and changed their answer to 46. So it is very important to look out for such words in order to get the correct answer. Now comes synonyms and paraphrasing. This is the most important skill which is essential to ace the IELTS listening test. If you are not aware of the synonyms and paraphrasing, it becomes very difficult for you to understand the recording. Synonyms and paraphrasing basically means that you will not hear the same vocabulary or the words in the recording which are written in the question. So, you should not wait for the exact same word to be spoken, as doing this will result in losing the track of the audio. The word which the speaker will use will always be a synonym of the word which is written in the question, or it will be paraphrased, meaning it will be spoken in some other sense. To cite an example, if we look at the first sentence, the question says the park was first built in 1979. So it is quite possible that you may wait for first built in, but the audio will be paraphrased like the park itself wasn't developed until 1979. The meaning of both are same, but the speaker paraphrased the audio by saying wasn't developed until. So you need to be attentive and take care of such synonyms or paraphrasing which will come across in the audio. Now, let's have a look at this example. Step 1 is to always read the title. By looking at the title, we understand that this is a customer quotation form. Now, we will look on the questions and predict as to what should be the answer. If we look at question number 1, we are given the first name of a person, which is Jacob. So it is evident that we have to look for the surname to find the answer for the question number 1. Now, moving on to question number 2, address to be collected from. It is given fill in the blank along with college. So, we predict that here the name of a college will be spoken, which will be the answer. Third question says postcode. So, here we will predict that the answer will be combination of letters and numbers, as it will be a postcode. So likewise, looking at all the questions, first we should predict the answers so that it becomes easier for us to write down the answers while listening to the audio. So this was all for the strategies of part 1. To get information about part 2, part 3 and part 4, don't forget to follow us. See you in our next video.